This edition of Go Kenora is brought to you by Swift Cash.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this absolutely fantastic Wednesday.
Not too fantastic, because it's a little cold outside today.
Let us check the weather. See, the Go Kenora weather brought to you by Super 8 and Casey's. High of 3 today, low of 2 with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, high of 2, low of -3 with some precipitation. And getting into the weekend on a Friday, here we go, high of -3, low of -4 with some partly cloudy skies. That was the smoothest it's ever been. Very nice. Oh, hi Tracy Laughing. How are you?
Joe, I am fantacular.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I like the whole taking two words and molding them together, like, you know, Mantario.
Mantario. I did it once. I took the word awesome, which is a good word, but you know what? Things become schmossome. I don't know how it came about, but I said it one day because
what's the other word with it?
I just kind of put the.
Well, you can't make up a word to go with a word.
Well, you can because I was fun. You know how you sometimes you go to say something and your brain's going a little faster, and you start saying one thing, you switch to the other, and it just kind of mashed together. So I was saying that for a while.
So your one side of your brain just likes to make up words?
One side of my brain likes to make up a lot of things.
Oh, this is going to be not good for the eye makeup today.
If you're wondering why Tracy's crying, it's because I proposed.
Yeah.
So she's a little teary.
Well, because I was laughing so hard.
Tears of joy.
No, just for all the people out there, I don't know why people think we have a tiff. We're not.
No.
We're good. Mm-hmm. We're good.
We
just like to tease each other. That's all.
Well, that's what good co-hosts do, right?
And I guess I'm a little bit meaner to you, so. I will try to,
you know what? I talked to my therapist about that, and she said that it was okay. She said that you weren't really mean. She said another word that started with a B, but it's all good. She gave me some pills that all my bad things went away. So feel free, Trace. Continue how you go.
No, it's okay. I will take it easy on you. But you know what? I am glad. Tomorrow, I just wish I was gonna be here to see it, but you are finally getting a haircut.
I am.
Because not that you don't look good.
Wow. I guess I'm going to therapy after this show too. No, you're right. My hair is a little messy.
So I have nothing to report for Dancing with the Stars because it wasn't on last night because of, something that's going on in the States.
You know what?
They postponed my Dancing with the Stars for an election.
Who does that?
Well, I guess all the stars and the pros and that even had to go and vote themselves, I guess. So.
Yeah. So congratulations, Mr. Obama, for being reelected for a second term. Not like it wasn't going to happen. You ran against a guy named Mitt. Really? Your name could have been Boot. So.
And what's his name? Barack? Yeah, Barack or Mitt. I think either way, you guys were screwed.
It's kind of true.
Obama, Romney,
Yeah. You know what? It's just funny because I don't know. You know what? Maybe it's just the way politics work. But when you're voting, you vote for a guy named Mitt. There's no confidence there. And then he opens his mouth, and you really realize the guy's just like, wow.
He's Mitt.
He is Mitt. See, there's our new word. Anytime somebody does something really kind of dumb, just say, "Oh man, you're pulling a Mitt." So.
We're gonna get so pulled off the air.
They can't because
we're becoming a little harsh.
Yeah,
we are.
Yeah, actually, the last couple of days I've been because it's the politics which do it to me, right?
I know.
As soon as I start talking politics, it's one of those things that I'm actually half serious about, and then I get it because I have some controversial views about how things should work. So I sort of get into that mode where you're like, and you get fired up.
Well, it's not only just politics, in the world-wise. It's local politics, too.
Absolutely.
There's some Mitts.
There are a few Mitts in the local. There are a couple. But, there's also views. You mean when you're talking, all local events and local things like that. And they, you know, tourism's huge now that we're really focusing on that. So there's lots of things going on. And Barb Manson is here to talk to us a little bit about.
And she is nowhere near a mitt.
No, not at all.
We love Barb.
Absolutely.
I love her dearly.
Yeah, you know what? If the day I ever managed to get you kicked off the show, Barb's coming on here to replace you. That's how much I like her.
You know what? I would be scared of that because I actually think she would do well.
Really? Yeah.
I do.
So true.
Yeah. So we're good. We're solid.
Yes, solidarity.
So why don't we take a quick break and we'll be right back with Barb Manson.
Absolutely.
Kenora would like to thank Wind and Water Interiors for being a proud supporter of local television programming. Wind and Water Interiors, 326 2nd Street South.
Wetlands provide essential habitat for hundreds of species of wildlife, including fish. But these habitats are disappearing fast. Help us save Canada's wetlands today. Ducks Unlimited Canada, active by nature.
Remember when 30 seems so old now, looking back, it's just a stepping stone to where we are, where we've been. Said we'd do it all again. Remember when?
When you can't do it all, do what you can. Caring for others. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back to this rousing edition of the show. Barb Manson, how are you?
I'm no mitt. But I am.
No, you are not.
But I am going to give Tracy the boot. I wouldn't mind that seat at all.
No way! No. Well, you know what? I'm gonna. I because of work, I do have to be gone for a week now. So if you ever want to, if you have time to fill in, I'm sure that these guys would love to have you as a
Give me a
co-host.
call.
Absolutely.
I'm sure we got lots to talk about.
Yeah, it would be
Even not without
fantastic.
me.
We can talk about you all we want while you're on.
Oh, Barb, I like you
Oh my
already.
gosh, that's so not even what I meant.
And I really, really like you, Trace.
Well, I guess I'm going to be watching Go Kenora while I'm away, but I'll be giving you the evil eye. So how are you?
I'm doing very, very well.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got tourism department is having lots of fun. I've hit the ground running. We've got lots going on. One of the big things is, one of the things I wanted to do when I came over for the year that Heather's away on maternity was fill that Discovery Centre up.
Yes.
And we are actually doing that. You
Nice.
have to go there. We've got 6 vintage motors on display, a 1961 Boston Whaler. We actually have an old Peterborough waveboard from about the 70s. I didn't even know they waveboarded back then.
Wow.
So it's
Jeez.
pretty cool. And this month, the second floor will have a display for a whole year. I've talked to Laurie from the museum. Thank you very much, Laurie. We're going to get the thistle display for a whole year up on the second
nice.
floor.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And there's one corner in the Discovery Centre that I've decided to put the word out there for any businesses, any nonprofit, any organization. First come, first serve. You put a display in the corner and we promote your group or your event, or if you're a business, we'll even promote what you're selling for a year.
Wow.
Yeah, or for a month, sorry.
I was going to say, holy
Sorry,
cow.
no, for a month.
I'll be over the 6-foot cardboard cutout of me this morning.
Well, we got some pretty good ones. We had Beaver Creek, the first one.
Yeah.
And they had their event for a whole month out at Beaver Creek. So they
Right.
set it up with hay bales and corn stalks.
Did
and
you see it?
pumpkins.
I did.
Yeah,
It
looked really
is
sharp.
beautiful. Beautiful. No, who's going to do Christmas?
We're going to do Christmas ourselves
Okay.
because we have so many events there.
Okay.
But we've got the Art Council coming. We've got a Métis organization has asked to come in. And we actually have a monk coming in to do a medicine Buddha, a San Mandela, next September.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, so
fantastic.
it's going to be a happening place.
Well, and that's really, really good because one thing, it's a beautiful, beautiful center,
Yeah.
but it looks very empty. So
Not anymore.
No,
Not anymore.
And with the motors and the and Beaver Creek being there, when you walked in, it looked very very used and comfortable. You walked in.
Very inviting, and,
Yeah.
and it's an interpretive center as well, so you're learning something when you come in.
Well, and you know what? And again, I will say it, that when we first started talking about this Discovery Center, was the purpose of it.
Yeah.
So that people could come in and learn the history, learn some stuff about Kenora. That Discovery Center, Discover Kenora.
And then next
it's
year
wonderful.
we will be opening up our Discovery Forest
Yes.
inside, and we're working on that all winter. And you're going to be very surprised with that one too.
A Discovery Forest.
Yep, that's all I'm telling you.
Well, I want to know more. Come on, Barb. If you want to kick Tracy off the show, start spilling the beans. Otherwise, it's done right now.
No, she can't, because she doesn't want me talking very much.
Well, nobody wants that, Tracy. But I mean,
No, it's what it is natural species to the area that have already been planted.
Oh, very cool.
And we're working on signage, and the signage is going to be in English and Ojibwe.
oh, nice.
Oh, very cool.
And you'll get a brochure, and it'll explain how the Ojibwe use those different plants.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's going to be another teaching tool.
that's really neat, especially in Northwestern Ontario, where we are an outdoor community.
Absolutely.
That's really, really neat.
And I've just got myself a line on, keep our fingers crossed, a 1900 canoe sailboat.
Really?
Canoe sailboat.
Yeah. And I think that could be lifted in the air there.
Oh, that's really neat.
Canoe sailboat. I'm just trying to visualize
Picture that?
that. Yeah.
Well, you'll have to come check it up when we get it in.
We will.
Well, and that kind of stuff's neat because you're very well connected and all your stuff that you've done with Common Ground and stuff. I mean, I'm sure that these things are a little easier for someone like yourself to acquire.
Yeah, you
have
happen
somebody.
to have a pretty good networking within people within the city, so it helps a lot. And met a lot of people along my 27 some years with the city, so pull in favors.
And it helps that you are one of the most loved people that's worked at the
thanks,
city,
Trace.
and very nice. And people would do anything for you. It's wonderful.
Well, talking about doing anything for me,
Oh dear.
Oh, here we go.
how about buying an ice candle for the Ice Candle Festival of Lights?
You know what? I have to admit that we buy quite a few. Like my mother and my sister and I, we buy quite a few candles, and we have them all lit at the bottom of my mom's deck and the driveway, and then of course at the cemetery and everything. So ice candle, we love them. We cannot promote them enough. They are amazing. So when do they start? When can
You
people
can
start
start
placing
buying
order?
them. You can start placing your orders. Their order sheets at the cemetery office, which now is at operation, so don't forget that. At the libraries, museum, the order forms are around town. One of the things we'd like to tell everybody is this year and last year, we're running about 5,400 candles in the cemetery. Over the years, this is our 14th annual, I've given the instructions out to 150 communities across Canada. And we started it here in Kenora, so we're nationally known for our ice candles.
You know, it's one of those things, I said it before, where I sort of wish that it wasn't just the big production on
just
Christmas Eve,
yeah.
because it truly, truly is. It's remarkable.
Well, and I kind of like it that it is that short because it is really a punch at that time of year, and it's really an awesome way to remember loved ones.
Well, you know, I was thinking of it because I think it would be something that people that are visitors from Manitoba and everything that would love to see this, and it's just hard when it's Christmas Eve, right?
I love the story. We had a lady from Saskatchewan. Her car broke down, and she volunteered to light the candles because she was stuck here. She's returned every year since with her family.
Has she
So that's
really?
pretty cool.
That's fantastic.
That is awesome. Well, it is, you know, for anybody that still has never, I can't imagine who hasn't, but who has never actually gone through the cemetery on Christmas Eve, it's
wonderful. It
you
really
have
is.
for no other reason. Like even if you don't have a loved one or anything in the cemetery, it's just I get choked up.
I know. I cry every year.
I cry every year. I get choked up, and it's not simply because, you know, our loved ones are there or anything, but it's just that I don't know what it is about Christmas with
Well, Christmas,
with
and you
that- I'm
see
gonna
those
choke up.
lights. You see all those lights, and it's like all those memories still live.
Oh, and it's just
Yeah.
the warmth that you feel off of every single person.
Yeah.
And it's just, you just can't
Can't
like,
capture
you
the
really
feeling.
wish that you could just bottle that
Yeah.
and sell it all year round. And that some people would just carry that. Like, the Christmas spirit is just like nothing else.
Exactly.
And I just wish that people could do that all year round, you know? It's just...
I usually walk through at about 11 o'clock at night, and you see groups singing Christmas carols.
Mm-hmm.
You see other ones praying at a site. You see other ones. Just becomes a very community event, and it pulls everybody in a big hug, is the way I say it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It really does.
yeah,
Yeah.
a huge
Now,
community hug.
I've got something else to put out there.
What?
Oh, sure.
Next winter will be my last ice candles because I will be retiring the following year. So
You can't.
I would like to see 10,000 ice candles lit next Christmas. So I'm putting it out there.
Okay, well,
challenge.
let's shoot for the 10,000. I think we're going to be putting out a petition that you cannot retire. But I don't think so. You said that how many did we have last year?
About 5,400.
Okay, so
Choose
let's
to double
shoot. Why wait for next year?
Let's go for about
Let's
at least
go.
8 this year.
Yeah.
8,000 this year.
8,000. We can do it.
I'll let you know how we make out.
Yeah, and we will talk about it, and it'll be, we can put it on our Facebook.
Absolutely, which is facebook.com/go Kenora.
And like seriously, you can't get enough of them. And put them around your house. They are wonderful. They are almost better than go buy a few like 10 or 15 ice candles, and they're much. I think they don't hit your electricity bill like those lights that you have to put up outside, and they're just as effective, and they're so pretty. Because you can even make colored ones in that,
Well,
can't you?
my husband every year builds a huge tree out of ice candles.
And it's beautiful. And you know what? We've gone around to a couple of places, and other homes have done that too. Have built a Christmas tree out of ice candles.
Well, it's winter, it's Kenora, and you know I'm not a Christmas guy on the first minute. But the ice candles, you know what? You're right. The cemetery, that for me, and that night, and you just drive around to see people with the ice candles. That is Christmas for me. Like I'm not a huge light guy, so like I don't string lots of lights and everything else because I don't know. It doesn't really have that same feel.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's become part of Kenora's tradition.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It so has.
Yeah.
So that's been awesome.
Get out and get your ice candles. Put your orders in now, and you can put the orders in. Where can you get the orders from?
At the cemetery office, which is at the operations building,
Right.
both libraries and the museum.
There you go. So get in there and order your ice candles. You know, like a good dozen for each of you is probably probably solid. Then you can get your
It's
house.
probably less than what you'd spend on some Christmas decorations that would cost your electricity to go up.
Exactly, and it's also better for the environment.
That's right.
You know what? There.
Because then
And
they just melt.
if you don't want to purchase, you're more than welcome to make your own and bring them in. We have just as many brought in as we sell.
Yeah.
And the other good part about all the money doesn't go into the major city coffers, it goes into parks projects. So it's a win-win.
So that's
Absolutely fantastic.
because your whole thing is to like have 10,000
Yeah.
ice candles.
Yeah.
So
We've already claimed the title of Ice Candle Capital of Canada.
that is
Very nice.
so
now,
awesome.
Now we need to set the bar so
We do.
some other community doesn't try to take the crown.
Exactly.
We need to set the bar
we
at
can't.
10,000.
We can't let. We are the city. Kenora is the city of ice candles. So
Now, can I tell you something I'm doing today?
you can.
Sure.
I've rented a kid.
You've rented a kid.
You rented a kid. I like the sound of that.
I'm intrigued. How does this work? Because I have two you can rent.
It's Bring a Child to Work Day.
Yep.
And my neighbor has asked me if I could bring her son to work. So I'd like to introduce my shadow for the day. Matt, you want to come on in?
Come
on in.
We'll get.
Come on in.
Yeah, come on.
right here.
Just watch out for the.
This is my rent-a-kid.
Oh,
How does
nice.
it feel to be rented for the day?
Good. I have to go to school.
Oh, nice. So before we go to quick break, what do you? He's just going to shadow you, and he's just going to kind of learn what you do.
Yeah, he shadows us for the day, and he actually goes through a pretty extensive health and safety training
good.
session within the city before we can actually start doing all the fun stuff he's going to do today. He's going to get to meet Mr. Rickford today.
Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe he can take the reins of the ice candle thing.
Well, I think he should.
I think Tracy Laughing should be doing that. And on that note, Barb, thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks, guys. It's been a slice.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about some local news.
Kenora would like to thank SwiftCash for being a proud supporter of local television programming. SwiftCash, 531 Park Street.
One tree over its lifetime will remove about 40 tons of pollution from the atmosphere and replace it with pure air. Think what millions of trees will do. Help Tree Canada grow clean air. Trees do their part. Let's do ours.
Welcome back, everyone. And as you can see, that is Matthew Bishop, Barb's personal assistant, I guess you could say, for the day. So I guess there's a temp agency in town we didn't know about.
No, it's actually okay. Let's you know, it's not like we can go around renting kids. It's
awesome.
Bring a kid to work day.
Right.
So she borrowed.
Usurped a child and brought him to work. I think there's laws against that, but I don't really
But it's
know.
Barb Manson. Who says no to Barb?
That's so true, eh? Constable Kane will be like, Barb, you can't. Oh, wait, it's Barb.
That's Barb.
Just walk
It's
away.
Barb. She'll go, Dave, go get your ice candle. Leave me alone. Go get your ice candle. So we have had a few people respond to us on our comments yesterday about Dance with the Stars and that we're dancing.
Yes.
It was on Facebook and I kind of like laughed about it. Our good friend Maria is sent out a thing about anybody. So of course we did mention the Zumba.
Yep.
That is on, and I guess I remember I said that Shannon Creedon used to do it.
Yep.
And I guess she had kind of put on Facebook that she might be trying to start up an adult class again. I do believe she said in the spring, so that would be awesome. But as of yet, I still don't have anything for ballroom, but maybe we'll start our own.
I think so. I think we're trendsetters here.
Yes.
We set trends, and I do it. I'm in. I want to go dance. It'd be nice.
So a trend that we have sent is our flowers, our Hump Day giveaway.
Yeah, the Hump Day bouquet giveaway. And we just want to say, sadly, that Paige Forrest, after 20 years, you know what, maybe it's time to retire, but I want to thank
20 plus.
20 plus. So, you know what, Donna and Paige Forrest, thanks very much.
Yes.
You're, a staple of Kenora business community. You really, you know what, I remember as a kid, too, Paige Forrest is where, that was where you went. So, thank you very much for providing us with a fantastic service for 20 plus years. It's fantastic. Thank you, Donna. So.
But we do have...
That's true. We do have a winner. I'm going to use my BlackBerry device, or my whatever this thing is, Samsung.
We already did pick a winner.
We did pick a winner, and this morning this is going through when it loads up. So, holy Jesus things. Wow, this is Chris Jones Unprepared. You don't see this very often.
I know who the winner is. Do you want me to just say it? Our winner today is Sherry Baddock.
Sherry, congratulations. I will deliver you a bouquet of flowers today, personally.
Hopefully it'll be after his haircut.
It will be.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we do have some local news that we should probably get through.
Yes, I want to just talking about things that kind of sensitive. Hospital wait times are near the provincial average still, which is great because I'll tell you, there's nothing more frustrating when you go to the hospital and you're not feeling well, or if you have a child that's not feeling well, and to wait. I mean, and there's reasons. I mean, they're busy, they're packed, there's lots of stuff going on. But at that point, you know what? It drives you nuts.
Yes.
Every second, the tick of the clock, it drives you insane.
Yeah.
So I am very happy that they're working hard to get those wait times down.
Yes.
So congratulations.
Congratulations. And another congratulations goes out to St. Thomas Aquinas. They are receiving very high praise. They have received the Dr. Beatty M. Stephenson Award for the recognition and achievement. And I'm very proud to say that my very dear friend Nancy Prouty is kind of like leads the way for that. Miss Prouty is a teacher. And she's very excited about it. And that is so huge for them. And they'll be receiving their award on November 15th in Toronto. So congratulations to St. Thomas Aquinas.
That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But as a Beaverbury kid, I mean, I want to rival you right now. I was like,
Actually, you know what? I was a Beaverbury kid too. I was. Well, I was TA until high school, and then it was funny because it was our year of going into after grade 9. Like you went into grade 10.
Yep, absolutely.
So it was our year of going into grade 10 that they were trying to recruit us, and it was the first time that TA became a high school. But I jumped ship because you know what? I followed. That was where my siblings went. My dad went.
And
So
your friends and everything else. You kind of did.
But whatever.
Yeah, it's all good.
But whatever.
Also, the health unit has released its strategic plan for the next 4 years to help solve the area's health issues. So that's pretty cool. Mark Perot, who's the CEO, just suggestions of healthier lifestyles. So it's kind of best with small children. So yes.
Yes, and then the last thing is there has been a closed meeting investigator for the whole Norman Park situation. And so former Mayor Joyce Cheverfees has thought that the whole thing with the Discovery Center of Norman Park and everything was not done appropriately.
Right.
So she is holding former council actually accountable for this. So they're going to be having a closed meeting and deciding what the fate is on that. And yeah.
Interesting.
It sure is.
Interesting. I'm trying to goad you into it, but so also remember tonight, Shaw TV Bingo.
Yes.
We love bingo, and I can't play.
And you can get your TV card outlets though.
Absolutely.
At Big Way Foods.
Yep.
B&B General Store.
Yep.
Kuwaitan Place. Kenora.
Chicken Chef in the Mall, Chipman Street Husky, Lakeside Mini Mart, Luby's 24-hour store, 9th Street, Luby's, Johnson's Pharmacy, Rabbit Lake Store, Red River Co-op, Skyline Store, Sunset Strip Husky, Swift Cash, Tilly's Pharmasave, and Vets Confectionery. And bingo starts 7 p.m. tonight.
And you're so smooth.
I am.
And you know what?
Absolutely. I'm James Bond of Kenora.
Let's talk about how smooth we're going to do this. Let's see how cold it's going to be to see if you guys go out for bingo.
Stay in for bingo.
Stay in for bingo.
Stay in for bingo. Go Kenora weather brought to you by Casey's and Super 8. High of 3 today, low of 2. Partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, high of 2, low of -3, with probably a little bit of snow there. Friday into the weekend, -3 of a high. -4 is a low and partly cloudy skies. So it's coming slowly but surely.
It's gonna stay away until Saturday.
Yes.
Or until Friday at like 4 when I get back to town.
I will do my best as
do your best. Do your little
weatherman.
like snow stay away dance or something like that.
Snow? Yeah, because I do that. My therapist says I should knock it off, but you know, whatever you say.
You know, I don't know who this therapist is. I just
So you can, if you want to comment on the show, you want to talk about our topics like Mantario or getting a dancing classes going on or ice candles, you can get a hold of us on Facebook.com/Go Kenora. You can also email us at gokenora@shaw.ca. The other way you can do it is actually you can just stop us on the street if you see us, you know, and just talk about the show and give us some suggestions. And at the Discovery Center, don't forget you can rent some space in the Discovery Center to promote your business.
Yes.
My display, the Chris Jones display, will be there for a month. It'll be fantastic. You'll love it.
On tomorrow's show, we will have the Honorable Dave Kane on, and
It's going to be a fantastic show tomorrow. So thank you for tuning in. It's been a wonderful show. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Barb, for coming in. And we'll see you bright and early tomorrow.